anime series, Dear Anime Community. Part 1, Shonen is not the problem. Like, over the years, I've often heard YouTubers make videos about shonen, being very critical, and I'm probably going to assume that a lot of people, they're tired of the same formula when it comes to the shonen animes. The main character, happy-go-lucky, he has some type of background that allows him to have like a special power or transformations, and the power of friendship or just willpower that allows him to just get this untapped strength and overcome the odds and stuff like that. Apparently people are just tired of that, and I don't have a problem with that. My problem is the passive aggressiveness, how passive people are when it comes to this subject. Just say that you just grew out of touch with shonen anime. Don't go and try to crap on it and say that, oh, shonen anime is trash, or they just had the same cliches, oh, the formula. Look, just be 100 with it, man. Keep it 100. Just say, look, it doesn't interest me anymore. I just fell out of touch with it. I mean, you don't have to try to ruin it for everybody else because you don't enjoy it anymore. To be honest with you, I don't have a problem with shonen anime's formulas. I don't have a problem. And most people don't have a problem. Why? How can you say that? How can you say there's nothing wrong with shonen anime? How can you say that the shonen anime's formula is not repetitive? Simple. Because the numbers speak for themselves. Look, at the end of the day, men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. And yeah, you can misinterpret numbers. You can manipulate them by misinterpreting them, by trying to sell a narrative, misinterpreted things to support your narrative. Facts can be bent, but at the same time, numbers are numbers. And there's always a reason why they're numbers. Maybe it's good intentions, bad intentions, or a third party. Numbers don't lie, depending on what you're talking about, especially a specific subject. A lot of people enjoy these animes, and I know somebody's gonna come and say, well, oh, just because the anime is popular, just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. There's some truth to that. Maybe it just filled with quantity instead of quality. But when it comes to anime, you cannot make that argument. That argument falls flat on its face when you trying to make it. When you trying to make that argument when it comes to anime, because you got to understand the reason mainstream anime is mainstream because it has mainstream success, crossover success, and that's what anime they gave a chance to. That anime is what they decide to promote. Maybe they saw potential in it, or it was in high demand. At the end of the day, it's not about what you think that's underrated. Oh, this anime deserves to get pushed because it's underrated, it's good. I mean, that may be true, but at the end of the day, that's not how business works. It's about what's over with the crowd. Just like in pro wrestling, it's about what's over. So why the hell should I listen to any of you critics telling me to fix something that's not broken? If it's not broken, don't fix it. It's selling. Shonen anime sells more than some of these other types of animes. And it works. It has a popular fan base like Black Clover. I see a lot of people trying to shit on Black Clover. Like, chill out. I mean, if you don't like Black Clover, okay, but you trying to shit on it and its fan base, dude, that's just stupid. And you have people, you know what, I'm gonna save that for another video. These negative people. But I will say this, there's people that would just shit on anime for no reason at all, like Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is not as bad as everybody's making it out to be. I'm not saying that it's like a top 10 anime, especially 2012, like in the early 2010s. It wasn't top 10, it was more like top 15 or top 17. It's not that bad. It has a decent story, decent characters. Not all the characters are decent, but a good handful of them are. And I actually like the magic system, the power system in there. It's okay. That's just my opinion. You would have people that would talk about, but the reason I brought up Fairy Tail, because you would have people complaining about concepts like friendship and power-ups and stuff like that through these concepts. Even though that's in literally almost any type of anime, these concepts like getting a power boost, overcoming the enemy, y'all gonna have to get over that. There's gonna be some way, somehow, where the main character or characters, they overcome the odds. Whether it's through like a transformation, some type of state of being, or willpower, like friendship, straight up willpower, or assistance, or finding like a weakness, or being at an advantage while the opponent is at a disadvantage, or having prep time and stuff like that. It's gonna be a bunch of concepts that's gonna come into account when it comes to anime and fiction. It's like that in fiction, period. People say plot armor and all that, bad writing, man, stop it. To me, it's like a lot of you guys expect these anime and fiction just to be 100% real world logic. Like, you're watching these fictional animations and you're trying to dictate, well, if this was a real life, how would this person get out of this situation? Like, it's fiction. And I'm not saying that things shouldn't make sense, but the problem is everybody thinks everything is just supposed to be down to the detail, real world logic, 100%. If something doesn't make sense to them in the real world, like if I don't see myself getting out of the situation in the real world, it shouldn't happen in the anime. Like, that is ridiculous. It's stupid. If I wanted to, I can make somebody who's like building level, planetary level, just like that. Because I said so. Because I wanted to. I don't need to have a reason. I don't need to make sense of it. I can just do it because I want to. And even if somebody do try to make sense of it, it's still bad writing. Oh, people still complain because it's not the way they want it to. They didn't do it the way they wanted it to. People complain about Whole Cake Island, how they escaped from Big Mom. Yes, there's people complaining about that. And let's be honest, like in the real world, I don't really see a lot of people getting out of that situation. But damn, what you expect? They're the main characters and stuff. You want them to die? And that's the formula. You're gonna have to accept it. The main characters will always prevail at the end. Or at least they accomplish what they want to accomplish around the end of the series. You know, Naruto, at the end of the day, Naruto, he was going to be the Hokage. So he wasn't going to get killed off. And if he was going to get brought back. So people want to say, oh, anime like Fairy Tail, it doesn't feel real because nobody died. Dude, who cares? Why do people need to die anyways? I mean, I don't mind characters dying off on animes and stuff, but I don't have a problem if characters live. To me, depth doesn't determine quality and stuff in anime. To me, I'm just looking to enjoy it. If I enjoy the anime, that's all that really matters to me. At least most of the time. Not saying I don't appreciate writing and all that stuff like that, but I want to enjoy myself when I watch anime. I'm not trying to be an analyst and overanalyze everything down to frames per second, each panel and stuff like that. A lot of you guys are just entitled. That's what it really comes down to. It's just a lot of entitlement in the anime community, because a lot of these animes don't go the way they want it to go. Oh, it's shonen, man. Shonen. I'm tired of the shonen formula. Get over it. A lot of these complaints are ridiculous. In animes they like that is in other concepts like Marvel and DC and other comic book stuff. I mean, people like Death Note. There was some concepts in there that made a character prevail over other characters. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with the formula. Most people are satisfied. It's just some people just don't want to accept the fact that, hey, they grew out of touch with certain concepts and stuff like that, and they don't want to accept. And it's an entitlement. That thing, everything has to be super Saiyan blue perfect, down to the detail. Everything just supposed to be perfect. People have this unrealistic standard when it comes to anime. Just shut the hell up. Sit your ass down and enjoy it. Stop trying to be the anime police. Stop trying to be an anime analyst when you just Super Saiyan 4 analyzing everything down to the detail. Like, that's not why someone's supposed to watch anime. You're supposed to watch anime to enjoy it. A lot of you guys are just entitled. And this is all I got to say, and peace. I'm out, man. Let me know what you guys think, for real.